I have to say, this lambing period of time with the sunrises and the frosts and the clear skies and sunshine up here in the fields, it really does feel like it is a privilege. Gosh, what a blessing to be here, to be experiencing this day in, day out, and being able to do what we do. So I feel very grateful. Yes, it's hard work, it's tiring, sometimes you feel at your limit, but very, very grateful, particularly for the gorgeous weather that we've had. It really has made it top. Hi and welcome to another video. I'm bringing you some more scenes from lambing 2021. I am a little bit behind, as I said in my last video. I'm still behind because life has been pretty hectic, but here we have baby 1 and baby 2 that were born on Easter Sunday. They're in the shed ready to go out. Then there's the lamb in the box with the wobbly legs, and in the corner we have the quads. So in the last video I showed a sheep with 4 lambs, and yep, there were 4, they were all hers, and I tube fed them on the first night to make sure that they were going to make it through the night, and they're doing well. So that's the campsite, open and full as it's Easter holidays, so we're busy and the weather's still fine. We have lots of clear skies, frosty cold mornings, but lovely clear weather, and so great to be outdoors and to be lambing. So these are the quads. They're all ewe lambs and all quite an equal size, so I'm just topping them up with about 4 to 5 feeds per day, just to keep them going and to relieve a bit of pressure off the ewe. We have had quads before, and in the past they've done okay, so I'm just hopeful that we can repeat that. This is a beautiful sunrise, and the day generally starts with checking round up the fields to see if there's any new lambs, any sheep that need any help, and then straight down to feed the quad babies. Usually then by this time the sun is just starting to come up, bottle feeding that one, and then still feeding baby 1 and baby 2 as the ewe didn't seem to have very much milk. You are 2 weeks old. So it's been a great start to the camping season with lots of lovely weather. We were able to open on April the 12th, but without our facilities being open. So everybody was using our taps and then bringing their own toilets and maybe not having a shower or having a wash. And these are the beautiful scenes and the gorgeous landscapes that I know I don't take for granted, and I'm sure that you enjoy seeing them as well. We still need it to warm up a bit before spring really comes to life, but certainly the lambs are doing very well. We have got a few lame ewes, as I'm sure you'll spot. It's quite hard to treat them whilst they're heavily in lamb, but once they've had the lambs, we catch them, give them a jab and look at their feet. During lambing, it's very hard to get any time off the farm, particularly with the campsite as well. We're pretty much on the farm all day and all daylight hours anyway, and then get as much sleep as we can. But this morning we did escape down into my local dale, Monsell Dale, to the river, and we were in for a treat. It was a frosty morning, and as you can see there's this sort of steam evaporation coming off me. It really felt fantastic to go under the water and really freshen up and have a really special moment before going back to the farm where all the action was happening. Come on, baby. You okay?
There you go.
Yeah. She gonna mother it?
Yeah. Can you get your stuff out of the way?
Yeah.
That was good work, Joe. Well, we came up this morning at 6 o'clock. 2 had been born, and that ewe was singled out down there. And it's only 20 minutes later she was down and pushing, and we walked across. And Joe said walk across, and the head was out, so we managed to. Well, Joe managed to catch it, and I held her, and she lambed it, and it's quite a big lamb.
Do you think the lamb will be okay?
There's no reason why it shouldn't be, I don't think.
So we'll just come back and check
Yes,
in a minute. Good work. Good work, Dad.
Yeah, very good.
And we have had a really, really dry and clear and cold April, and I don't think I've ever known so many frosts in April. I think that it was a very unusual month in terms of the amount of frost that we had. As you can see, all the lambs that I'm taking care of looking really well, and I absolutely adore feeding the lambs. It really is. It's a big commitment, but it's extremely rewarding, and the lambs are little angels, that's what I call them. And I just love it when they're all around me and climbing all over me. It's definitely me in my happy place. After our initial start with lambing, having to bring a few in because of the cold weather, we actually lambed a lot outside. We didn't have to bring so many in. We just had a couple of gimmers who had a bit of difficulty maybe accepting their lambs, and they had to come in for a day or two. But on the whole, the ewes were great, the weather was good, and the lambs were extremely robust and resilient in the cold weather. So this is baby 1 and 2 in the field. Now I actually stopped feeding baby 1 because I'd seen her drinking, but baby 2 continues to be fed in the field. And this one, a bit dopey, an oversized lamb, perhaps it was a bit overdue, and just taking a bit of assistance and needing a bit of extra help and time. So behind me we have a lamb that we've just pulled out that was backwards. Really good sized lamb. So it was good that we were able to catch it, but as you can see, the ewes are making a bit of a fuss. 10:30. We are having a little drinking session. We do have a drinking bucket. Nobody wants to use that. So for now we're making do with 1-on-1. And then over there, 2 that we are monitoring, born this morning, the red ones. So this ewe was prolapsing, and so we brought her in, and then I had a feel around and felt like she was ready to lamb. She just needed some help, and being a first timer. So we got the first lamb out, and then a little while later we got the second lamb out, and she just had a bit of trauma, so the ewe was a bit funny with the lambs. So we put the halter on her for a bit of time for her to settle down. She couldn't nose them out of the way, and then she accepted them, but we thought we'll leave them in for a couple of days just to make sure that they're both feeding and they're both accepted. You gonna show me? Show me your trick. So here we are, just having a bit of fun with the quad babies. I didn't give them names, I've just called them the quad babies, a collective group, all with their own individual personalities. So thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this update, and I'll bring you another one soon, I'm sure. Look forward to reading your comments, and see you next time. Bye.